What's going on, everybody? I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Welcome back. Today it's going to be a little bit different. As you can see, we're not in the studio today. We are out and mobile again here in the lawn. I want to go ahead and give you guys a quick look-see at the lawn here, show you guys what my main stage is looking like. You can see front lawn in the back there. It's looking really good. You know what? Let me flip this around for you. So my apologies if the audio is a little staticky because we do have a little bit of wind today. Here's the front lawn. Here's what it's looking like. Looking pretty good. You could see green. I actually did cut it a little shorter than normal the other day, so it is looking a little lime compared to my neighbor because of that. But with regular cutting back at the taller setting, I'm at setting F on my Toro Super Recycler. It's the second to tallest setting where I highly recommend cutting my bluegrass right now. You can see it's looking good. And another thing I want to point out is the near absence of clover. I used to have a ton of clover right here. You guys remember from the last vlog I did right here. I had a ton of clover right here. I'm happy to announce that's nearly gone. Got stuff coming to get rid of the last remnants of that, but that's all gone. That's looking better. And as far as what we got left, we do have some browning in the lawn. Now, I will say this, I did slack a little bit on watering this section in particular because I was out of town in Utah for a couple of days, as you guys saw from the daily vlogs I've been putting out. And because of that, this area, as I've always mentioned before, struggles the most because it's surrounded by trees, it's got the concrete right here, and people are walking on it all the time. So this area tends to stress out the worst from disease and drought and all that stuff when no one's here to care for it properly. So that is the struggle I am dealing with over here. You can also tell I have my little Melnor sprinklers that I've been telling you guys all about this year. I have that running in this area. I'm actually syringing it to help it come out of this little heat stress phase, and I'm actually going to be doing an in-depth video inspired by my good buddy John Perry over at the Lawncology channel. I'm going to be doing an in-depth video showing you guys how to take spots that look just like this, burnt to crisp and dry. I'm going to show you guys how to take that from this burnt crisp brown to vigorous and green. That video will be coming very soon, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe for that. Get off me, fly, come on. Don't like these flies. Anyway, let's get to the topic of today's video. 402 on the lawn. That's right. For those of you guys who follow me, you guys know that I am an ambassador for my good friends over at Greene County Fertilizer. Have been for the past 7 months now. Been making videos on their DIY channel. If you want to check some of them out, I will leave that playlist here in the eye in the top right corner, as well as linked in the description below. Anyway, you guys will know that one of the products that we specialize in making over there is the 402 Flora-Greene, which is primarily advertised for trees and shrubs, but it can also be used on the lawn, and I get a lot of questions about that. So I figured what I would do today is show you guys everything you need to know if you want to consider putting this on your lawn. 402 is no different from all the lawn fertilizers that Greene County makes, so if you wanted to consider mixing things up and putting it on your lawn, you can. So we're going to talk about that today. This kind of sucks. I wanted to use my Ortho dialing spray to do this, but I can't find it, and I really want to get in my pool. Alright, that's off now. Anyway, wanted to use my dialing spray because I could easily hook it up to the hose and be done, but having a little bit of trouble finding it because my garage is a monstrosity right now. Just ask my dad, he'll tell you about that. Garage is a mess, but I'm actually kind of happy about that because my hydrangeas up here could use a little bit of water. You could tell by looking at them there, looking a little droopy, which is pretty normal in their first couple of months of being here. But real quick, let's take a look at these guys right here, these Medusa. Check this out. I actually been hitting these a couple of days in a row with the 402 that we're going to be putting on the lawn today, and you could see, look at that, the blooms are coming back. It's awesome, looking good. Set that up right here. Crank it 5, 10, 15, 20. Ugh. There we go. Give those guys some water. They need it. Water is king. Don't forget that. All right, so One of the biggest questions I'm going to get when people are asking about using 402 Flora-Greene on the lawn is, Jake, if I'm going to go ahead and put it down at a set rate, what is the perfect rate to go for? Well, my friends, I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to tell you. One second. So, sprayer basics, you want to fill it up about halfway or more with regular water and then add your product. I get asked a lot about using Floragreene on the lawn, and one of the biggest questions I get is, Jake, if I can use it on the lawn, then what is the recommended application rate in which I could use it? Anywhere around 6 to 9 ounces per 1,000 square feet is perfect. Now, as far as the size of the area that we're going to be hitting today, we're just going to be hitting my front section here, just this little section. It's about 2,000 square feet. Typically, when I do applications like this, I like to incorporate the entire lawn, but just because of the state that the bulk of my lawn is in right now, since I haven't been watering it, I am not going to stress it out with fertilizer. So I'm only going to be doing this area right here, knowing that I'm going to be sticking to pumping the water to it. Whereas everything else, I got more stuff coming on that very soon, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. So anyway, so to sum it up, 6 to 9 ounces per 1,000, and you're going to be fine. Now me, I recently hit this with some green pops, so I'm going to go ahead and go on the lower end of that, about 6 ounces a 1,000, so 12 ounces total on 2,000 square feet here. All right, there we go. So there we go. Application is done, down, and dirty. Very happy about that. By the way, as you saw throughout that whole video there, I was wearing no safety equipment, no gloves, no boots, no pants. And that's one of the things I want to preface real quick with these products, right? No matter what product you're spraying, it is not going to hurt your skin, so you do not have to worry about that. If you want to spray in your shorts with no gloves or no boots on, or if you even want to do it barefoot for all I care, go right ahead. But I still personally would recommend wearing gloves if you're concerned about getting stains all over your hands, because that iron within some of these products will stain, and it is quite a bit to get it off. So if you're someone who's concerned about that, I would recommend pants and boots. But other than that, not going to harm you with the regard to safety, so all good there. Now, I will say this, if you do want to water it in, go ahead. If you don't, that's totally fine. You could do either or. Me personally, I'm not going to water the fertility products in like the 402 or the 1801, because I want to let those products sit on the leaf blades and provide me a nice color response within the next couple of days. Whereas if I water it in, I won't see as much of a difference. I probably will see something, but then again, not as much as if I let it sit on the leaf blade for a couple of days before I come out here and cut it. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. If you have any questions, leave those down below as well, and I will try to get back to those as soon as I can. With that, I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. If I don't see you guys in the next video, your lawn is going to be dominated. Well, not now. My lawn's looking terrible, but it will in time. See you in the next video.